Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of PVPWARS, Minecraft Skyblock Ice. This is ETHANCRAFT like 12, I think. I might have messed that one up for this one time, because I didn't have it up on my screen in front of me. Update you guys, we spent our billions of dollars. We still have mob coins. Our transfer this today is big doo-doo, big garbage. This was the big one too, so the 3-day happened. Garbage. So I'll read them out just in case you guys aren't getting it. Chest cell, already have it. Crate pet, I already have it. Leveling it up. Tier 5 money pouch is worthless. Cow pet is worthless. Rename scroll, well, I have infinite renames and you don't need a rename scroll. Personal money boosters, I'm pretty sure you can buy these in the you used to be able to buy them in the Goliath shop. They're no point. Basic 1200 for that. Basic enchantment orb, garbage. You could get that for XP. I have 1700 levels. I'll check my XP after this. Enchant box 500. So it's all bad. We don't want any of it. So my XP, I'm up to 13 million without an XP pet or any of that. The spawner to update, I'm up to 16,158. We passed the golden carrot point, boys. We have golden carrot unlocked. So now, yeah, so 83,842 to go. Yup. Solo. Wow, you're a fucking grinder, Ethan. Yeah, you may say that. So here we go. This was the mob farm I was using for the first, I don't know, 11,000 kills, right? And then I came up with a new design. So this was the old design. Yeah, you guys saw it in the old video. No point in showing it. It was 16 chunks. Made this one. So I had the pillars stacked very close together, so in the 4 chunks, if you look, it would be on the corner, like right here. I do these 4 chunks, and then those four like on the other, and I did it that way. Where this one, it's 1 per chunk, nicely spaced out, at least 16 blocks away from each other. They're on perfect corners of every single different chunk. So they're as spaced out as they possibly can be for this, and it definitely generates more kills. So this is only 16 chunks, so basically the more chunks you add to this, the faster you could make it. And because I have this infinite spiral of water cascading down to the center, I can infinitely expand this out in every direction, and I could make it like 100 chunks, but on it, like, look how far away I made it from the border even. So we obviously that was a real option, but I don't want to bring on that many alts and shit just to do this. And it's pretty fast. So I'll be getting this shit done throughout the next week, probably, and it's gonna be a lot faster with this mob farm. I really wanted to show you guys the difference. So like, watch the spawns. The old one would have like 4 pigmen, and now this one is at like 8, 10, maybe, yeah, 8, 10, or maybe 12 pigmen. There's a lot more. You can see them all spawning. There's like 16 pigmen already spawned, where the other one would have 4. So spacing them out has made a huge difference for the individual spawns. So now the next thing, so getting the pigmen's really good. Like, you can see how much faster my farm is. I'm not even using any more spawners than the other setup. It's just set up better. So I made a new setup. It's much better. Next, I actually have to go fly there. Also looks cool. So again, we use dirt because I can insta break dirt with haste 4 and a efficiency 8 shovel. So here we go. I added some value to my island. So we added 69, exactly 69 gold block pigmen to the island. And so they get collected by the water. We get 276 in a single stack. They go to the side. They fall to their death. And my dude loots the loot and sells it to me. And then it makes the money. And so that account is doing all of that. It's really great. It's taking care of my diamond IGs and my gold block pigmen by selling the chest. I hoppered it to the chest, and then, yeah, because I don't have very many diamond IGs, so I don't have an issue of it backing up, and I'm never going to get more, so I could just use vanilla hoppers, and it was fast enough, because they do, like, a stack whenever they go off. Yeah, so 69 gold block Pigman, 64 costed, like, 1.7 billion, and then, or 1.9, I don't know, and then I got another 5 for 20 mil per or something, or 10 mil per, I don't know, I had a good deal on a few. It was great. So I'm discontinuing making any more cactus, because the time investment to make cactus compared to just grinding out this kill count for the zombie pigman gold block is just way better. So we appreciate what cactus had done for us this season, and it's still going to be making us more and more money every single day. But point is, I'm not making any more. I'm going to be spending the time into doing the mob farm. I can give you guys some numbers, by the way. If you're a solo player trying to play this season, again, I highly recommend the golden carrot route, unless you're committing to a very massive mob farm, or you're relying on mob arena to come out in the next 2 weeks, and for it to be decent in a way where you get like 100 kill count. I don't know. It would have to be stupid, because the current grinding, I'm seeing numbers like 40 hours in my current grinder, and if you made it twice as big, still 20 hours. It's still a long time, you know. And that's just clicking. It's kind of dumb. I'm not sure why they would do it this way, dude. Mob Arena should have came out, and it should be a good way. And the 40 hours, if it takes the same amount of time, for example, for like my farm, 40 hours of Mob Arena would be a lot more enjoyable than 40 hours of grinding a mob farm. It's like, this is a no-brainer. I really wish Mob Arena would just work. I'm excited for it, because I'm sure it's gonna be the reason why anyone gets any of the other things unlocked. We got a few in our first bit, but then I was like, I'm gonna focus on the zombie pigman, because that's what I really want to do. But I'm sure that the mob arena will help you get all of them unlocked for the actual secret spawner, and that's going to be the real way you progress to that one. There's still a very big part of me that wants to do magma cube spawners, and I want someone to do it. They're like dragons, guys. I'm telling you, they're mad money, insane money, and very cheap in the shop. They're only like 6.5 million. They're just as good as dragons were, because dragons, the only reason dragons were broken, like everything, was robots. So you have to compare it to if dragons didn't have robots and they wouldn't have looting, so they'd only drop like 4 dragon teeth, and it was like 230, but it was 4 drops of 65, and this is 7 monsters on average from a magma cube, and then the 7 monsters can drop magma cream on like a 1 average, I believe, or something insane, and then the magma cream is worth $45. It's so broken. Whereas if you do Enderman, you're getting half an Ender Pearl per drop on average, unless you use looting. And if you do... Oh yeah, I also noticed something else in the shop. This was a big one for me. I found this and I was like, wait, there's no way anyone knows about this, okay guys? Are you ready for this in the shop? I'm gonna blow some people's minds, because they're gonna be like, no, you added that, like... that's not real. And then they're gonna go on the server, go check it, and then it'll be like, wait, I have to watch this guy forever, because how does he find this shit? He's a fucking mad lad. So you're in this shop, Misk, and you're looking at all these items like I've done a million times. You click this next page. Oh wait, I also forgot to point out, someone's gonna be like, oh, I saw that so long ago, how did you not see that? Shut up. Okay, eggs are 2,000. And then we got arrows are $15, and there's a next, and it takes you to a poppy is $15. So the interesting thing about this is IGs are not just the 4 iron that you get on average of $40. You're also getting, I don't know how many poppies on average actually. Let's say half a poppy. You're getting $750. You're getting $47.50. It's so fucking bad for $15 million, even if you use the mask and everything, because you have to compare it to everything with the mask. It's the same thing. It's base values. It doesn't matter about discounts you can do. So arrows are $15. Now you go, that's not a lot. Wait. Okay, so let me point this out. Zombies and skellies are the same price. $1 million or something stupid, right? They're so cheap. Rotten flesh sells for $1. What is this? Okay, and then you go, okay, what about $2.50? And you're like, wait, but they made... Why are arrows $15 when the other two drops that are just as common as arrow, you get just as many bones as arrows. So you get 1 bone and 1 arrow. So you're getting $17.50 a skeleton, and the skeleton's only $1 million spawner, and so skeletons are broken also. I'm a genius, guys. You just gotta trust me. I'm a fucking genius. You just filter your inventory correctly. I'm sure there's a way even you could just get rid of the bones and you could do just the arrows because of PvP stuff. I'm sure it would be there. Let's find it. So let's see, equipment. Oh, look, arrows. You can pick those up, and then I'm sure bones wouldn't even be on here now. So you wouldn't. Oh, here they are. Oh my god, and they're under food. What is that, dude? That takes a second. Wait, and they're in specialty. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, they like the bone in this. I want to pick up creeper eggs. Okay, sorry, that's embarrassing. Okay, but point is, there's so many options that make more money than the top islands for now. As long as you have enough accounts to AFK all the chunks and do all the mob spawners and do all the scaling up to a really big size, you're gonna make more than them. The only time that you get messed up is when they start outscale, like they're getting, let's say, the same amount of farms as you, but theirs is the gold block pigman, so then their alts are worth more per space and per alt and per chunk, and the spawners they're AFKing and how many they can put in a chunk too compared to non-stacking spawners. So the reason you can stack the spawners is if you can upgrade them, which is why I point out the issue of specifically Enderman, Skeleton, Magma Cube. They're money-making spawners, kind of like Dragon, and then people would reinvest into Iron Golem for the big convert, right? Because it was a pretty good deal. But the fact that all the reason you would want to buy unupgraded spawners is because they count higher on IS top. So I'm pretty sure, like in the IG case, let's say you have the base spawner cost 15 million, it'll show up for 15 million on IS top. If you have the base spawner and you upgrade it to the next tier and it costs 50 million, I don't care what it actually is, I'm just saying as a hypothetical, this is how it works. It would do the 15 and the 50, and it would say, no, I don't care about your 15 anymore, this was 50 upgrade, and I'm pretty sure you lose the base value of the spawner when you do the upgraded. So every single pigman spawner we do for gold block pigman, technically we're throwing 3.25 million into the trash on IS top. And so for that value, it would have been better to get IGs, but then they outscale because they're constantly reinvesting into the money making, where you threw it into a thing that's only to look at IS top. And so that's a thing you end the season with, and you start the season with gold block pigman and the good spawners that make tons of money, or the other ones, sorry. All the ones that don't upgrade, you start with the ones that are just for money making, and then you invest in gold block pigman when you get the kills. So it was a real if nobody had sold me gold block pigman, I would have had to definitely use a different spawner that I could actually unlock for like 1,000 kills. It would be ideal as a solo player, but I was fortunate enough to have people who are on the top islands and have it unlocked already, so they... Oh, here's a very cool story. I know you guys like my stories and how much I talk in my videos, and I'm sure you could binge watch all of them. So, basically, people come to me a lot every day. I'm grinding out the pigmen, because clearly we don't just get like thousands of pigmen kills without doing anything. So I'm on the server, and I told you, people like to message me and tell me how much they like my videos. Hey, I gotta respond, right? But sometimes they're like, hey man, join my island, hey. So it changed. in the first little bit, I wasn't, I guess I wasn't that entertaining, or I wasn't doing that well on the server maybe in people's eyes. And then I jumped with that video where I had the 1.7 billion, and people instead of asking to join my island, right? Because I had like 90 people say that they wanted to join me to help me and they like my stuff, and I'm like, that's great, but that's too many people. You don't understand. I can't say yes, because if I say yes to one, then how do I choose? The only reason I could choose one before was because legitimately playing the server more than I did at the time, and he deserved to play with me, and it was fucking great. And now he's doing very well on the top island. So yeah, but I cannot invite everyone, and I like playing solo again. It's very interesting going at my own pace and coming up with ways to quicken the speed at which I do things, and analyzing and like doing my very much big brain thought process stuff instead of just me like grinding hardcore. I'm doing it in a smart way, as best as I can, and I'm a very good person to be on the server. Anyways, so what I was going to say is that then I started getting people coming to me asking me to join their island, and that was nice. We got some of the top islands. Let's look at who it was. We got Finster 105 and Not Purple. These guys were talking to me. They're at 19 billion. I'm at like 3.8 solo. I'm doing pretty well. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. So 148 million in gold block Pigman. They have 8, and that's for grinding. All their value is in IG, so it's worthless. And at least they have 4 billion in emerald. How'd they get that? Crates? So yeah, basically, the reason I don't want to join anyone's islands, I'm gonna make this very clear. I appreciate all offers, and it's super cool that you guys see me as a real asset that you would want on your island. But I like the feeling of going at my own speed and not feeling like letting an island down because I'm holding up a space. And I just hearing the way some people talked about the way they run their island, if people go inactive, they get kicked. So, like, I don't want that over my head that if I stop playing for a day, a week, it wasn't made very clear on what inactive meant, right? So I was like, that doesn't sound very good. What is that? So instead, when you run your own island, you can go at your own speed, and in the days where you don't want to do very much, you can AFK like normal and still make just as much progress. The only difference is you don't have someone hounding you about playing. So, not saying that they were going to do that. I'm just saying that I would have that over my head the whole time just thinking about it. Also, it means a lot. Like, let's say it turns out that they become inactive. Do they give me the island? Like, there's all these stipulations of, like, do I get ownership of the island and take over? And, like, I get all the credit. And then it's, what if I do half of the IS top? And then what was the point of me being with them? Or, like, what if I ever get betrayed by people? This happened before a lot in Minecraft. It could happen again. I don't know these people. You join their island, you do absolutely great, and then they boot you from the island and you lose all your spawners. And you also, so the main reason that people were offering for me to join their island was a very considerate, we have the shop unlocked, they have the top kills, the 100,000 for gold block Pigman, and therefore I could have the shop while I'm on their island, and I could just make my own, like, corner of spawners. I don't take up much space anyways with the things I do, compared to the giant space I have. Point is, that I don't want any of that, and I super appreciated the offer to get the spawners unlocked for me, but also I'm doing pretty well grinding it out myself. I will get it, it's just a matter of time, and I know exactly how much time it takes, so I just have to keep doing it. It's not hard at all. It's super easy. I have a really good grinder set up now. Definitely way faster than the thing I had, and I'm very happy with it. I can't even believe I grinded the first amount of kills like the way I was doing it. It's kind of sad, but we're making it. We're gonna get there. We're going to get the gold block pigment unlocked, but we can keep getting them anyways. I'm pretty sure we should be okay to keep buying them in bulk off people. They'll buy it for me with discounts and shit too, because we have the marketer and the interest pet. Like, we have our options. I also realized that I have to go through my alts and get their investor G kits, because I got that on a bunch of accounts because it was actually in the in the mob coins transfer shop a long time ago, and I got it on all the accounts when I got them all Goliath as well. So I could also go through and collect their avalanche spawners. I probably should be doing that. That's just literally free money, so I should have been doing that. I didn't realize. That's pretty cool. But then I can also farm the Marketer 10 helmet, because I'm trying to get that. And I could farm out the rest of, like... Yeah, they actually, for some reason, have Beast Mode on Heroic now, which I don't think it had it before. And then we can farm out stocks 10 and maybe some other good enchants. Like, it's nice having speed. It's nice not having drunken. While still having, like, the glowing for the night vision. Night vision is sick, even though I have it perma. Like, the only difference is the void, how it looks. Which, honestly, I like the non-night vision better, but... But yeah, look how many pigmen spawn, dude. 276 every time. It spawns 4 times the stack, I'm pretty sure. So you never stack over 250 anymore. That's the way you do it. So you can just build up the stack, place a new pigman, and then add to that pigman stack. So I won't actually be able to add another chunk. Oh. I'll have to get someone to come to my island with the money and do it for me. Oh, shit, dude. That's fucked up. That's messed up. Wow, this sucks. Why would they add this, dude? It's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, let's see what my alt's at for the chat. I mean, for the video. Here we go, 156. So we emptied our balances today for the big upgrade, the addition of 69 gold block pigmen. If you guys want the numbers on the math on how this shit works, I'll start listing out shit. So this is just for anyone who actually watches to this point. This is the very juicy. This is the things I live for. Okay, we got 69 gold block pigmen spawners spawning 0.08 a thing. Then you get it spawning every 20 seconds. It's going to spawn 4 times the stack. So every second you're getting 5.52 pigmen. These 5.25 pigmen will drop gold blocks. The gold blocks are worth $180. So every second we're making $993 just off the gold block pigmen. That means in a minute we are making $59,616. That means in an hour we're making 3.5 million, and in a day we are making 85.8 million. So our 1.7 to 1.9 billion investment is making us 85.8 million a day, not counting any boosters or anything else. And so if we had the eye chest, we could store this and then use a money pet and the boosters and a personal booster and the money outpost, and we could turn this 85 million into some stupid billion-dollar number, right? Because that's how this server works. It's multipliers on really good base value stuff. Anyways, yeah, you see that? See how that works, guys? This is the juicy numbers I look for. And so even in my case, I had 1.9. My farms, my cactus farms without boosters are making, I think, 60, because I have 2 of them. One's not completed, so it was like 50, 60 million to like 90 million a day. And so this is just as good as my 2 cactus farms, and this was just the spawners, the money I made from the cactus. So it's reinvesting, and it's a very big, easy upgrade. And you can see how the pigmen are going to snowball very quickly, and that's why I'm going to stop building the cactus, because if I was going to build a lot of cactus, it should have been at the beginning, and there's no point in doing it now because I'm already set up. That's the point. If you guys have learned anything, hope you can leave a like. Tell your friends to come to the channel. Watch my Minecraft videos too. Subscribe if you guys are new. Make sure to hit that little bell to receive a little extra piece of notifications. And I'd like to also thank my Patreon and my members in my channel. So we have Patreon. We have one patron. His name's Stradnix. He's supported for $10. He's hit the YouTube package. He's a fucking sick man. Yellow name right here in the. You see it right there? Yeah. Yellow name. Okay. Next we have our members. So on YouTube you can join the group of members, which if we get more of them, I'm going to add like special perks of possible perks of more perks. We could do all the perks. I could start listing off what their recommended perks are, but I think people would get too excited, so I don't want to do that. I want to leave it up to people's choice instead of feeling forced because of how cool it sounds. But for now, we have a few. We have Tradnix again, 15 months. We got Garbar for 29 months. We got White Wolf for 15 months. We got Fireball BS for 14 months. These guys are legends. Join them. Be legends. I can change the name of the tiers of the different levels of members. I can add tons of perks. I can start offering all that. It's pretty cool. There's so much new stuff they've added to the membership stuff. Like, it's actually insane. They're really trying to incorporate it into the new system. It's almost looking like Patreon, where I'm like, well, that's cool. That's cool. Yes. Can I, like, put in a perk as a shout out? Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.